Above your head, we do have the DraftKings Sportsbook logo. Shout out to DraftKings. You know they rocking with us. And this show is presented to you by them. Only the top-rated sportsbooking app in all of North America. Safe, secure, and of course, they are reliable, man. And we obviously know, man, as we are talking about the holiday season, man, hey, it's a lot of action going on, especially in the NFL. But just in general in sports, right? So with that, man, we know that, hey, you might want to get involved. You might want to add, a little bit more stakes to the situation. Well, best way to do that is by rocking with DraftKings. But more importantly, we got a promo code to make it even more advantageous for you. For the new customers, when you bet $5, you'll get 150 of them bonus bets instantly with the promo code MOATS. It's a beautiful concept. It's simple, baby. All right, get you a chance to, or get you an opportunity at least to potentially make some more wages and stuff like that, man. So it's a pretty cool concept, but at the same time, we also understand that you can get lost in the sauce. Might develop a gambling problem. If you live in New York, that is a number that you can text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER.
Beer Coffee Sport Rack has Russ at 40 mil, Justin at 10. Do y'all agree? And is there any chance we can keep both? Put JF on that Jordan Love plan.
I don't hate it. Mustard. Y'all are silly. I'm sorry. All right. 40 M's for Russ, 10 for Justin. Do we agree? Honestly, I think the market actually, I think, is spot on based off of just what they currently are making. I mean, you talk about Fields on his rookie deal, coming off of the rookie deal as a former first rounder. Yeah, $10 million a year probably be appropriate. Yeah,
10.
You know what I mean?
Last
like,
year, right?
That's about the market for that stage of where he's at right now. Because I feel like Baker was past that stage when he went to Tampa. I feel like he had already had his second deal.
You know what?
Cleveland.
To be honest with you, I think he got even less than that. But his stock was way more
His stock was
down.
lower, though, yeah. But that was the
That was
only
after the
other guy I
Carolina
could think
year.
of.
He had a little bit of an uptick with the Rams, but still,
But it
he
was
was
still
fighting
like
for
a little
his
bit of
job.
rocky. Right, whereas with Fields, he's still, even though it's his second team, I feel like his market is still higher potentially now than what it was ending in Chicago based off of how he showed that he could play here when cut down on the turnovers and just look better. So that would be the only guy that I could kind of think of money-wise. But, yeah, I think the $10 million is appropriate. I think that's kind of spot on. And then for Russ has already proved this market is a $40 million market. That's currently what he's playing on right now. And based off of, even though it's a super small sample size still with him, I think the thought process behind this is if everything were to keep going as it's currently going, that would still be in the range of $40 million when we're talking about what's the highest paid quarterback you said? What does Dak make you say? You said he gets how much?
60.
60?
So if Russ keeps playing like this, Russ actually deserves 70.
You catch what we say, right? So him at 40, we're like, yeah, we love it, So I think that those numbers are accurate if everything continues kind of in this like perfect space of we don't see anything negative from Fields anymore, and Russ continues on the trajectory that he is on because, as you say, right, when you average it out over, the next or however many games will be left, and then depending on postseason, it's like, yeah, these numbers could still look good for both of these guys, but specifically for Russ in terms of what you're trying to do. And we also feel the confidence. And I think that was the other part that we've all kind of alluded to at times with Russ. It's like, you just feel like you're in it. It just feels like you're in it, man. Even when it's going weird, it's like, oh, all right. It's kind of weird. We're kind of low. Boom, boom. Now we're back. Oh, now we got the lead. Whoa, what happened here? How did this happen? Like, that's how he does it. And even when the quote-unquote bad games or the games we're going to be overly critical of him, it's like, dude, in a blizzard, you was 21-28 for 270 and a tud. Like, and not just any tud, like the Calvin Austin, oh, I need this guy to have this, like, that touchdown. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think both of those numbers are good. I hope it would work out where you would be able to keep both. I don't know how that all plays out just yet, though.
Right. Yeah, I think Fields' number is on the money. Russ at 40, if he keeps playing like this, I do think that's fair market value. If I'm the Steelers, I'm trying to get him down off that number, though. I'm trying to get him 30-something. Hey, we were there for you. We helped save your career. that type of stuff. I'm trying to tug on his heartstrings a little bit. Hometown discount, but I think 40's fair. And if you want to do 40, it's got to just be for like, I think it's got to be 2 years. You're not giving him
deal.
some 4 or 5 year deal. It's 40 per year, and most of it's guaranteed. Yeah, if you can't, if
2 year, or if you want to make it,
if you can't get him down off the 40, then you're not making it a crazy long term extension.
Or Deke, if you want to make it where it looks eye candy good, right? So it has that triple digit when you announce it. Make it a 3 year 100.
Not as much guaranteed.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just only the first year to 2 years are guaranteed of it. But it has the big, $115 or $120 million 3 year deal. So everybody feels good about it, but we know what it is. So you got options with it. But at the end of it, 2 years, about 40 per. But everything would have to be going smooth. If you get it at 35, I think that's a great deal. But we know what the $35 million quarterback range is. Now you're talking Bakers. I think for Russ, that's a little bit of a sticking point, regardless if you're talking in the current moment or body of work. That could be a sticking point. It's like if you are qualified for something and they trying to talk you down here and take less than that guy over there that you know you've already done way more, proven way more, that's a tough sell.
Oh, it's all about where he's at in his career. Like, he's made his money, so if he truly is focused on the Super Bowls and stuff,
it's easy for us to say that when it's not our money.
Well, I get that, but it's not like high-end players haven't taken discounts on the end of their careers. Yeah. Brady taking 25 per. Like, we know he was playing way better than that. Yeah. I mean, he was deserving of being paid as one of the top guys. Breeze, towards the end, whenever he was getting up there in his late 30s, he was taking like $30 million deals, $25 million deals. So, yeah, I think it just all comes down to what Russ wants. So,
but But at that time, though, 30 mil was still going to put you in a higher market. That's all.
Sure. It was a little bit more. So, like,
that's what Brady, I think the 40 is now.
Let's say what Brady 2-3 years ago with the Bucs at 25. Maybe that's between 30 and 35 now with inflation. So, it all depends on what he wants to do, because you have other legends like Aaron Rodgers. He took the 50. He took the money and run. He tried to get as much as he could from Green Bay. And then whenever he went to the Jets, I know he took his pay cuts and did some restructuring. But
7 was probably the in-between here at the end of it. That was probably the in-between part.
He had the last year, and he took the discount, whatever it was, to it was like make it work to get some extra guys in.
Yeah, so it's like you've seen a little bit of both sides of it. Just we'll find out with Russ, man, what his energy is with that. But we also got to see how the season ends, because it's still early.
Yeah, you win a Super Bowl.
Early, right. It changes a lot.
I'm not stressing about the money. Go ahead, take whatever you want, man.
Right. Once you get that hardware, bro, I'll give you 45. I'm not tripping. Shoot, you 150. I've won the ring, right? We'll worry about the rest later. You know, you get about a couple years anyways. You seen Philly? Okay.